welcome to Digital India Workshop Highway for Transforming India. I dream of Digital India where quality education reaches the most inaccessible corners of our country. This is the vision of Prime Minister of India, Shri Narendra Modi, and this is the very essence of our evening. We have amongst us Mr. Aman Sharma Bharadwaj, Director International Relations of International Chamber of Service Industry, Managing Director Educator H2O, and Google Certified Educators. These series of workshops have been possible through the motivation and unconditional support extended by Department of Public Instructions, Chandigarh, Rupinder Singh Barar, and Department of Public Instructions, Mohali, Mr. Paramjeet Singh. This is fourth in the series of Digital India Workshop, and this time we are going to introduce Google Suite for Education. This includes, as you can see on the screen on my left, Google Docs, Google Sheets, Google Drive, Google Calendar, etc. I want to thank each and every one of you for coming and turning this evening into a success story. Please welcome Mr. Aman Sharma.
Being an educator, one of the most sacred professions under the sun. You should be extremely proud of yourselves. जिस profession के साथ आप जुड़े हुए हैं, वो बहुत ही sacred है. कुछ कंपनीज प्रोडक्ट्स बनाती हैं, कुछ सर्विसेज ऑफर करती हैं, मगर आप इंसान बनाते हैं. You create people who then create products and services. Your role in the community is far more important than anybody else. Let me assure you, I am saying this with a lot of backing of international travel that I have done far and wide, interacting with institutions, educators, principals, administrators, to understand where the 21st century education is going and how learning and skills development will be happening. आप सबको जान के खुशी होगी कि educators की majority number of issues and problems across the world same है. It's not different. Same कैसे है? How many counselors are there representing their schools in the house today? Right hand up, please. Counselors, you would agree with me. This is what I found with my interaction with various counselors in other institutions in across 13 countries. The span of attention of our children is going down tremendously. But majority of students are facing this crisis where they are not able to focus their attention onto learning. That is where the biggest challenge for us educators is there in the 21st century. The Educators Empowerment Digital India Workshop, we started in January. It is November now, the 4th edition. A lot of educators, principals, administrators have joined hands with us, promoting digital education in their school environment without any extra cost to the school. The first workshop happened on the 21st of January. The second workshop happened on the 29th of April. The third one was on 22nd of July. And now we are here together again on 8th of November. So this is the fourth conference this year. We are making sincere efforts of reaching out to educators to transform how education will be conducted in their school environments in the near future in the Tri-City. In the first edition of the conference, we had covered the following things. ICT in Education by Dr. Amarendra Prasad Behra from NCERT. We focused on MOOCs, which is massive open online courses. Today these MOOCs are being run by Harvard, Stanford, MIT, all Ivy League institutions from the world, free of cost, available to students and to teachers, educators on the internet for free. The Android apps, which were developed by Mr. Imran Khan, who has developed more than 100 apps for facilitating the education sector and learning sector. We had the Google's contribution towards education in India. They have come out with Google Chromebooks, which are being distributed in many schools across 25 states in the country currently. What we are doing here through these series of digital education empowerment for educators, for the education sector, is empowering the educators, which are the first point of contact for these students who are the future of our country. With great responsibility, you have to have great solutions available to you to execute your responsibilities, your duties effectively without putting too much mental pressure on yourselves. In the last 1 year, I have observed a tsunami of technology coming towards these young minds. I see a lot of educators smiling, so they know what I'm talking about. And this tsunami, ladies and gentlemen, is not going to stop here. It is just the beginning. This tsunami of technology is coming our way. But हमें ये decide करना है कि क्या हम इस tsunami से इफेक्ट होंगे या हम अपनी बोट तैयार रखें to surf on this tsunami which is heading our way. With further ado, I'll just take you through briefly what we have achieved in the last 3 conferences and what we are going to do in today's workshop. The first workshop happened on the 21st of January. The second workshop happened on the 29th of April. The third one was on 22nd of July. And now we are here together again on 8th of November. So this is the 4th conference this year. We are making sincere efforts of reaching out to educators to transform how education will be conducted in their school environments in the near future in the Tri-City. In the first edition of the conference, we had covered the following things: ICT in education by Dr. Amarendra Prasad Behra from NCERT. We focused on MOOCs, which is massive open online courses. Today these MOOCs are being run by Harvard, Stanford, MIT, all Ivy League institutions from the world, free of cost, available to students and to teachers, educators on the internet for free. The Android apps, which were developed by Mr. Imran Khan, who has developed more than 100 apps for facilitating the education sector and learning sector. We had the Google's contribution towards education in India. They have come out with Google Chromebooks, which are being distributed in many schools across 25 states in the country currently. In the second edition, we again focused on ICT's role, particularly in school education. And we also discussed the tool called Moodle. Moving on from there, we had His Excellency, the Governor Punjab, Administrator UT, Badnaur Saab, who had inaugurated the Skills on Wheels concept, where we had designed a vehicle equipped with all the modern technology and AV aids to go around the Tri-City, even the rural areas, to promote the adoption of digital methods of learning. Today, these are the areas that we will be focusing on. Google for all educators across the world on the planet is free. That means particularly for the principals, for the administrators, for our educators, for our education department. There is no financial burden, there is no extra cost to be incurred at all. Myself, with our colleagues, will be taking you through the use of Google Apps for Education currently happening for the school education sector in particular. On a priority basis, on a first come first serve basis, will be given free workshops in their own school environment, free of cost, to enable the educators to start using these applications within their current existing ecosystem. We will also follow this up, as I have said, with workshops in your schools, where one-on-one training can be provided to your team and to your educators. Thank you very much. Wishing you a great day at this workshop today.
Thank you so much, sir, for those inspiring words. The legendary King Martin Luther King said, "Faith is taking the first step even when you don't see a staircase." And we have definitely taken a step towards a bright future. On this note, I would like to request the Lady of the Hour, Miss Neprabha, to please come forward and educate us on G Suite for Education. Please give her a big round of applause. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, sir. And very good evening to all of you. I'm Miss Neprabha, Google Certified Educator from ICSI. Today we will start our session with a small presentation on Google Suite for Education apps and products and their benefits. And then after that we'll start our technical session. Me and my team members will take you to the tour of technical session of Google Suite. Google is continuously work beyond our imagination. They work for idea. They work to bring a digital revolution in education sector. So with that we'll start with the presentation. So first of all, features. Why do we need to use these Google Suite apps? Number one, completely free. As sir has mentioned that all the apps or the products are free. The next feature is you can use Google Suite on any device, whether it's your laptop, your tab, your mobile phone. Unlimited disk space. जैसे अभी सर ने आपको गूगल एप्स के बारे में बताया, सबसे अच्छा फीचर यही है कि यहाँ पर अनलिमिटेड स्टोरेज स्पेस अवेलेबल है. फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल we'll discuss Google Drive. So I request everyone kindly download Google Drive from your Google Play Store or any Play Store.
You can also see, ladies and gentlemen, on the top right corner under Google Drive it says 1 billion. That is 100 crore people across this planet are already using Google Drive.
I hope you सब download कर लिया होगा Google Drive. Let's start our session. Click on the icon of Google Drive. As you can see, in the right bottom corner of the screen, there is a plus sign in blue color. This sign is to upload the files, to create the folder, or to create doc, sheet and document presentations. इसलिए बता देती हूँ कि Google Docs का फीचर क्या-क्या है, क्योंकि अभी हमने Google Drive जो डिस्कस किया था उसी में ही हमने Google Docs पे थोड़ा बहुत मैंने आपको बताया ही था. इसमें सेम ऑप्शंस अवेलेबल रहेंगे. आपके डॉक्यूमेंट में जो एडिटिंग आप MS Word के थ्रू करते हो, सेम वही सब एडिटिंग ऑप्शंस यहाँ पर अवेलेबल है. सबसे पहले आप देखोगे जो आपकी मेन स्क्रीन होगी वहां पर रेड कलर में बॉटम साइड पे आपको बटन दिखाई देगा. इस बटन पे आप क्लिक करोगे तो यहाँ से आप न्यू डॉक्यूमेंट क्रिएट कर सकते हो. सो दैट्स ऑल इन गूगल ड्राइव एंड डॉक्स. मैं रिक्वेस्ट करूंगी अपने कोलीग को कि वो और कुछ नई एप्स आपके साथ एक्सप्लोर करें. थैंक यू एवरीवन.
मेरा नाम साहिल है और मैं आपको गूगल शीट्स के बारे में बताने वाला था. उससे पहले मैं आप लोगों को क्योंकि मेरे से कुछ लोगों ने क्वेश्चंस पूछा है कि आप ये गूगल के लिए अप्लाई कैसे करेंगे, गूगल एप्स फॉर एजुकेशन के लिए अप्लाई कैसे करेंगे, कैसे इसको आप अपने स्कूल में फॉलो कर सकते हैं या स्कूल में यूज कैसे कर सकते हैं. तो सबसे इजीएस्ट वे है कि आपको एक डोमेन नेम होना चाहिए. आपके स्कूल के नाम की वेबसाइट ऑलरेडी होगी, सो यू हैव अ डोमेन. और उसके अलावा आप किसी ना किसी बोर्ड से एफिलिएटेड भी होंगे, सो यू हैव अ एफिलिएशन ऑर्डर आल्सो. So all you have to do is sign up for Google Apps for Education. Google पे सर्च करेंगे Google Apps for Education, आपको साइन अप का ऑप्शन आएगा, वहाँ पे आप अपने स्कूल को साइन अप कर सकते हैं. They will ask for the proof of your affiliation, वो आप अपलोड करेंगे. उसके बाद आपको अपना डोमेन उसके साथ अटैच करना पड़ेगा. So your IT people would be knowing that. अब कुछ एप्लीकेशंस हैं which are just made for Google Apps for Education. That means कि आपके पास Google Apps का अकाउंट होना चाहिए एजुकेशन वाला. जैसे Classroom is specially made for Google Apps for Education. So you need to sign up for the education part. Now coming back to the sheets, Google Sheets is as simple as your Excel. मुझे यहाँ पे पता है आप सब लोग Excel यूज करते हो. So whatever the options you get on Excel, you will get the same options on the Google Sheets. So you have seen कि यहाँ पे भी डेट्स का राउंड आइकन बना हुआ है प्लस का, जो आपने डॉक्स में देखा था. So we will follow the same rules. यहाँ पे आपका न्यू स्प्रेडशीट एंड चूज टेम्पलेट का ऑप्शन आ जाता है. चूज टेम्पलेट में आपको अलग अलग टेम्पलेट्स मिलते हैं, जैसे कोई रिपोर्ट बनानी हो, जैसे आपने कोई CV बनाना हो, कोई इनवॉइस बनाना हो, उसके टेम्पलेट्स बने होते हैं. और उसके अलावा आपके पास है न्यू स्प्रेडशीट. सबसे अच्छी बात इसमें यही है कि आपका ऑटो सेव है. You never lose a document. You will always get the document online. अब मैं अपने फ्रेंड को बुलाना चाहूँगा ऋषित सर को, जो आपको गूगल कैलेंडर के बारे में बताएंगे.
Good evening everyone. I'm Rishit Srivastava. Okay, सबसे पहली चीज़ मैं आपसे ये बोलना चाहूँगा कि you need to download all 3 apps first from your Google Play Store. Google Docs, Google Sheet and Google Calendar. How many of you have a Google Calendar on your phone? Okay, so I will give you a short description about Google Calendar and then you can write down the steps और घर में आप जाके डाउनलोड करके इसको इजीली यूज कर सकते हैं. अगर आपने Google साइन इन किया हुआ है तो आपको ऑलरेडी आपके फ्रेंड्स या आपके कलीग्स के बर्थडेज वो ऑलरेडी मेंशन होंगे. जैसे कि आप देख सकते हैं टॉप लेफ्ट साइड पर आपको 3 लाइन्स दिख रही होंगी. जब आप क्लिक करेंगे यहाँ पे आपको डे, जस्ट मिनट, सबसे पहला ऑप्शन आएगा डे, 3 डे, वीक, मंथ. तो हम लोग मंथ पे जाएंगे बिकॉज मोस्टली हम लोग मंथ में छुट्टियां देखते हैं. यहाँ पर आप देख सकते हैं हॉलीडेज ऑलरेडी मेंशन है क्योंकि ये गूगल लिंक्ड है, तो इसमें आपको हॉलीडेज मिल जाते हैं ईयर वाइज ईयर, मंथली और वीकली जो भी पढ़ रहे हैं. हमें करना कुछ नहीं है, सिर्फ यू हैव टू टैप. अब मैं ये बता दूं कलर होते किस लिए. द प्रॉब्लम इज आपके मल्टीपल टास्क हैं डेली. सपोज मॉर्निंग 6 AM to 6 PM आपको बहुत से टास्क करने, तो आप उनको अलग अलग मल्टीपल कलर्स में डिवाइड कर सकते हैं, जिससे आपको इजी नोटिफाई कर सकते हैं. यस, प्रायोरिटी वाइज.
Thank you very much, Rishit sir. Ladies and gentlemen, let's have a round of applause for our digital educators, digital team, Sneh Prabha ma'am, Sahil Police sir, Rishit sir, and for yourselves. Again and again, I'm highlighting how important you are to the future of our great country. Whether it remains great, it's going to be up to you. It's a lot of hard work, sweat, blood that you put into your work, and we faithfully, respectfully honor the efforts that you make. हम सारे statistics की बात करते हैं. 26 crore children are enrolled in Indian schools today. 26 crore, ladies and gentlemen, is a huge figure. That's like the population of some of the large countries. We've got another 3 crore students enrolled in bachelor's, master's and doctoral programs in the country. That brings the tally to 29 crore. Apart from that, we have 10 crore underemployed or unemployed educated people in our country. Brings the tally to roughly 40 crores. The top 10 jobs today did not exist 10 years ago. We've got millions of cars now going about on the roads. If you have stayed in Chandigarh for the last 10 years, आप भी कहते होंगे कि इतना ट्रैफिक क्यों हो गया है? And why Chandigarh is not getting a metro? ये रोज सवाल आता होगा आपके दिमाग में. But the honest answer to this is human anatomy, biology. Our brains are hardwired to accept only so much change. We can enable ourselves to become a part of this automation. शुरू में जहां पर भी चेंज होता है तो तकलीफ होती है, मगर एक बार आपको उस चीज की आदत पड़ जाती है, then your life becomes easier, comfortable, efficient, convenient. That is the objective of this entire exercise that we have done in year 2017, because we first hand feel that educators do not get their due importance in our community. Thank you very much for your time. Really, really appreciate it.